Hi, Opal. Good evening. Good evening, Dhanvantri. Manthan, good evening. Kapil, good evening. Okay, all right. So I think we can proceed now. Just let me share my screen. All right. So, my friend, are you able to see my screen, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Okay. So, my dear friend, today's agenda is to discuss about text analytics, right? So prior, before we go ahead and just go in deep dive in the topic, I just wanted to give some brief introduction about myself, right? And then probably, we will go ahead in the topic. And I would request everyone, if you have any doubt, right? Don't consider that this is a very simple question or difficult one. Please ask, right? You have full liberty today. You can ask me anything related topic, and I really liked it, right? So maybe it's a I believe in synergy approach, my dear friend. So you can ask me something which bothers you, or prior you have encountered such type of problems. So I think we will discuss this part. So like you see, my name is Kumar Sundaram, my friend. I have total 12 plus year of experience in data science role. I started my career in you know. Different industry, in a banking industry, then I moved in finance industry, and across the globe, I worked in different domains. I worked across multitude of roles, like corporate trainer, individual contributors, developer, as a consultant, and also I worked as a transformer lead. So where I can handle all the kind of migration type, how the automation, how simplification, and how migration happens. Apart from that, I also trained myself in a Scrum Master and Project Manager, and I train and give consultation to organization and individual for business analytics, for data science, for machine learning, and also deep learning as well. So I worked in a different domain, my friend, like finance sector, in banking sector, life science sector, and education is of course one of the key things which I'm working very frequently, where I trained and I give the coaching and all, so that they can get a job and they work on it. So this is all about me, my friend. And I, as per my education is concerned, I have done BSc Maths Honors and MBA in Finance, and also I am certified in Artificial Intelligence from Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore. And I love and passionate to read and write some the new application what is happening in data science and business analytics and machine learning. So that's somewhere I'm interested, and every time I'm upgrading myself. So as you know that every 15 years there is a new technology come into picture, and you have to upgrade yourself, right? If you just go in 2000, right, that time if you know Java and C++ language, that would be very big thing. But now in 2020 and 2022, if I ask you, Java and C++, nothing will happen, right? You have to have knowledge of data science. What is, the Python, how Python is, in fact, it's a tool. So what is machine learning and a deep learning is doing and contributing in our day-to-day life, how artificial intelligence is changing our day-to-day life. So that is more important and more significant part there. So this is all about myself, my friend. Let me open the PPT. So before we go ahead in deep dive, I just wanted to give some basic introduction about analytical thinking or artificial intelligence. Maybe you guys are already aware of this, that the AI has three parts of rule, my friend. So the first part is called rule-based AI, my friend. So what is rule-based AI? Basically, it's nothing, whatever you are thinking it. Let's say we have an input variable is here. We have an input variable here. And if I'm writing here 1, and my output is 1, input is 2, my output would be 4, right? Input is 3, output would be 9. So what happened? You can see there is a relation there, right? There is a relation there. So we can say, let's say this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. So we can easily make a formula here. We can say y equal to fx, right? This is my ruled base. So in mathematically, this application is called ruled based application, right? This is called ruled and behavior based system. So you can see that, okay, there is a relation there. So next time any number will come, you can say the function is nothing, it's called a square. Okay, you can say it's a square, and whatever the x value you are putting it 4. So you can say 4 into 4, it will be 16, right? You can say answer would be 16. If you have a 5, then you can say answer would be 25, right? So there is a pattern going on. So where there is a pattern there, that is hard coded, that is called hard coded codes, hard coded rules. All right, my dear friends. So what happened here? You have seen there are lots of application there in your smartphone, mobile phone, right? What happened? If you put your finger or a retina or any rules you have to give it, you build it, you showcase the pattern. So when you put your finger, only then your lock will open, right? Similarly, if you see the battery part, so if there the battery is less than 30%, you get an indication that you can put your mobile phone on charge. Right, so this is called hard-coded and ruled-based AI. Okay, ruled-based AI. The second AI part is called Bayesian as statistical algorithm, my dear friend. So what happened? You are doing lots of machine learning algorithm. Let's say you are building a linear regression or a logistic regression or a decision tree or any supervised machine learning. You are building it, or unsupervised machine learning. So what happened? There are patterns. There are the statistics there. Let's say I'm talking about the linear regression. So what happened? You have to know how to calculate the R-square value. You have to know how to do a hypothesis testing. You have to have a knowledge of interface, or you have to know the knowledge of covariance, how correlation covariance works, right? You have to understand what is multicollinearity, what is autocorrelation, all kind of things you have a knowledge. Similarly, let's say I'm talking about decision tree. So you can say in decision tree we have to have an understanding of Gini index or entropy, entropy methods or information gain. So these are the statistics concept that you have to know. You have to build a chi-square test. So you have a statistical background, and accordingly you have to build a model, and then you have to perform it, right? You can evaluate it, and next time any new data will come, you can do it, and you will get the answer. So that is what is called the second rule. And the third rule is called neural networks or a deep neural networks. What it will do, my friend? Let's say you can just go in the Google, right? I'm just opening here one example so that you can easily understand. Let's say I'm going in Google, my dear friend, and here let's say I'm saying word of elephant images. Okay, so you can see this image. Let's say I'm just taking this image. Now what happened here? You can see, okay, there is a pattern there. So rule, you can say, okay, there is 2 tusks there. There is 1 trunk there, right? There are 2 eyes there, 4 legs there. There is a big body there and 2 ears there, right? And the body is a dark color. So that is the rule. You can say any image I can see, and where I can find, okay, trunk, tusk, eye, ears, big body, dark color and legs there, then I can declare that is an elephant, right? This is what the simple rule, my dear friend. You can understand, everyone. Now, if I ask you the question, what about this part? What about this image, guys? What do you say? Will you say this is also elephant? But rule is followed, guys. Are you able to see the trunk? Are you able to see the tusk? Are you able to see the eyes? Are you able to see the 4 leg? Can I say no? The rule is not followed, right, my dear friend? But we as a human being, when we see the shape, when we see the image, right? How we as a human being, we can see the image, right? We are seeing their image by the shape, by the size, right? We can say by the shape, by the size, by the picture, right? By their colors. So we can identify that what type of image it is, right? And we can declare here, okay, this is also elephant. If I see this image, we can say, okay, this is also elephant. We can see this baby elephant. We can say, yes, this is also elephant. This is also elephant. Irrespective of, we are not able to see the trunk, right? But we can declare it. So same thing, if there is no rule followed, my dear friend, if where there is no rule there, right? What you have to do, you can say, then we can consider this is not right. We will not go by simple rule-based AI. We will not go by simple rule-based AI. What we have to do, we can use the advanced techniques that is called neural networks. And neural means you already know it's a brain, right? So how are human brains working? Why not we can give a training to our machine, right? To my system, so the system can behave and think like a human being. Why not? You know, intelligence is there. Why not we can give intelligence to the artificial system or a machine so that they can take a decision and say whether that image for elephant or not. And that type of problem you can solve by the neural networks, or we can go in deep dive. You can say deep neural network. There is something called convolutional neural network, recurring neural network, recurrent neural network, LSTM, long short-term memory, and gated recurring unit. Okay, these are the topics you have to remember it. You have to learn it, and on that basis, your machine will take a decision and they can do it. I hope, my dear friend, everybody is clear. So going forward, anybody say how many types of AI we have, and when you get a job, which role you are, what type of work you are doing it. Are you able to categorize it, my friend? There is a rule based, there is a statistical based, and there is a machine learning based or neural network based or analytics we are doing it. Everybody? Full silent. All right. So my dear friend, I hope you are with me. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Anybody have any concern, any queries, guys?
But now,
No?
no.
Okay.
All understandable.
Sorry?
All understandable.
Okay, all
All okay.
understandable. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Dan. Thanks a lot. All right. So my dear friend, you can see the another slide. Some of the university and some of the institute, they are considering that, see, AI is something different part, right? They are considering that AI is some different part. This is only for robot, right? This is only for robot, for bot. This is only for, when we mimic like a human being, then we are using AI. Machine learning and deep learning is a part of one data set, right? We can say deep learning is a subset of AI. So machine learning and deep learning, you can say machine learning is used for regression problem, classification problem. Then we can say it's a clustering problem, and we can say recommendation system or association rule mining, recommendation system, or you can say association rule mining or market basket analysis, right? How Netflix, how Amazon Prime, how Amazon, how Flipkart are working, right? Or any Walmart, they are working. So that is called market basket analysis system. And deep learning is a complete deep dive work when we have a huge data set, when we have a huge variables, right? Especially features are huge, millions of data, even billions of data there, and it's not possible. We cannot do manually. Then, we need an automation approach. Then we are going and building the deep learning. So deep learning and machine learning, the difference is deep learning has a different algorithm. Machine learning has a different algorithm. Deep learning is used for artificial intelligence. Machine learning is used for, you can simply say when we do manual work, and this is for automation work. Machine learning is used for, in software, we are using CPU, and here software would be GPU, graphical processing unit, right? Sorry, this is hardware. So we can say hardware would be GPU, and here hardware would be CPU. And software would be, you can say we are using some sklearn package, NumPy, Panda, Matplot, Seaborn, right? And here we are using TensorFlow, Keras, Theano, NLTK package, Spacey package, Jensen package. So these are the software there. So this is the only differences, okay? And all are a subset of deep artificial intelligence. So this is just a, how you can interpret this. That is up to you, my dear friend. Either you can say AI is the world, and where we have machine learning, and you can say where we have a machine learning, and deep learning is a subset of AI, or you can say AI. There are certain things that we cannot do in machine learning and deep learning. That is only, happen in the, let's say I wanted to build a bot, right? I wanted to do some IBM Watson. I wanted to build it. So there is no relation here. So it's up to you. But in Watson, I wanted to build an NLP, natural language processing. So I do need, some reference, so I can do it. So it's up to you, my friend, how you interpret and what type of work you are doing. Now, you can see one of the example. I hope everybody have seen this. You have watched this video. I'm just playing. It's a 1-minute video, my dear friend. I'm just playing, and you can see how artificial intelligence and what you are learning, right? The deep learning part, or NLP part, or text analytics part, whatever you are doing, how this AI contributed actually, right? You can concentrate about how the real time work we can do it. If you know this language, what type of work you will do it, and how they can change the concept to us, right? So whenever you see some, artificial intelligence is doing, three things you have to keep in mind, Fred. The first part you can say, what is the business opportunity we are going to do it? Okay, first part is, what is the business opportunity we are going to build it, right? The second part, and business opportunity, you can think both way. You can think long-term goal, and you can think about short-term goal. So whenever you can give a presentation in front of your stakeholder or your client, or even in your senior member, to whom you can just first talk about the business opportunity, short-term as well as long-term. Okay, this you always think with the different lenses, my friend. Okay, what is happening? Nobody is interested. What contribution we are doing it? What is the opportunity actually we have, right? The second part, you can say what solution and technology we are giving it. What solution and technology we are going to give it, right? Which technology we are using it? Maybe deep learning, or machine learning, right? And then what tool we are using it, which tool we are using it. So that's what we say, solution and technology. And the third part, my dear friend, you can say value creation. Value creation would be your personal, professional, society, right? Your neighbors, anything. What contribution you are doing for society, what contribution you are doing for your country, right? With your office, your professional growth. So everything will come in the value creation. So you can think about this part also. So, like that, you have to prepare yourself, my friend. Okay. Whenever you learn any technology, anything, please think in a different way. First, you can say that what opportunity we are going to give it, right? How, if I build this API, or if I, use this technology, what opportunity my company will get, my organization will get, right? What would be the short-term goal and what would be the long-term vision, right? Second part, the technology, do we have cost involved, or we can use open source like Python and R, right? You can think about that part also. And the value creation, this, if I implement this, is it really creating some value for our society or not? So if you think these three perspectives, my friend, it's very, very simple and very, very easy for you all, right? You can connect the dot, you can achieve the goal, and then you can apply the real things, and you really enjoy them. That's what you are doing. I hope everybody is clear these three parts. So whenever you speak, my friend, anything, right? Any project you can do, always think three perspective. That is what your KPI, right? I hope everybody's note KPI, key performance indicator, guys. Key performance indicator. So as a data science or a machine learning developer or artificial intelligence, what is your KPI? You always think about my business opportunities, short-term and long-term, solution and technology, right? What data science, machine learning, AI we are building it, and after all, what value creation we are going to give to our society, or organization, or my personal life, right? So these three things you have to think. Now, let me play one video, and I would request you guys just confirm whether audio is clear or not. Just share me audio. Let me go here.
The progress with
Healthcare, yeah. So audio is clear, my dear friend. Are you able to hear? Sound is clear, all my dear friend? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
So here you go.
Yes.
AI is going to impact many fields. And I want to give you a couple of examples today. Healthcare is one of the most important fields AI is going to transform. Last year, we announced our work on diabetic retinopathy, which is a leading cause of blindness, and we use deep learning to help doctors diagnose it earlier. And we've been running field trials since then at Aravind and Sankara hospitals in India and the field trials are going really well. We are bringing expert diagnosis to places where trained doctors are scarce. It turned out, using the same retinal scans, there were things which humans quite didn't know to look for, but our AI systems offered more insights. Your same eye scan turns out holds information with which we can predict the 5-year risk of you having an adverse cardiovascular event, heart attack or strokes. So to me, the interesting thing is that more than what doctors could find in these eye scans, the machine learning systems offered newer insights. This could be the basis for a new non-invasive way to detect cardiovascular risk. And we just published the research, and we are going to be working to bring this to field trials with our partners. Another area where AI can help is to actually help doctors predict medical events. Turns out doctors have a lot of difficult decisions to make, and for them, getting advance notice, say 24 to 48 hours before a patient is likely to get very sick, has a tremendous difference in the outcome. And so we have put our machine learning systems to work. We've been working with our partners using de-identified medical records. And it turns out if you go and analyze over 100,000 data points per patient, more than any single doctor could analyze, we can actually quantitatively predict the chance of readmission 24 to 48 hours before, earlier than traditional methods. It gives doctors more time to act. We are publishing our paper on this later today, and we are looking forward to partnering with hospitals and medical institutions.
Okay, my dear friends, so you can see what happened. That's the difference in human being and the machine learning, right? That's the difference. We as a human being, we cannot, mug up all these things, yeah? But artificial intelligence, what happened? You have a thousands of patient, you can see what type of problem they have, and everything get captured. In simple, in a very simple language, if I ask you, is it possible you can work 24/7 without taking break? Your answer, of course, is no, right? Because we are a human being, we need break, we need some refresher, right? But machine don't need it, and that is why there is a phrase going on that we as a human being is spending more time on social website, on WhatsApp, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, right? But our machine is learning all algorithm and everything they are building it. This is actually happened, my friend, because you can trust more on machine. The more, the better model you have, it will give the more accuracy, right? There are lots of things. If you guys have a background, you have learned the classification model, you have seen something called, precision, recall, sensitivity, right? How to find it. So the more sensitivity or recall value you have, or the more precision value would be you have, the better model you have, right? And the concept, this is what happened. So this is very, very good healthcare example they have given, right? So that is what happened. So no need to, depend on the doctor and all. If you have a machine, you can train them. Next time what happened, any patient they face, your machine will predict these things. They will say within a 5-year, what happened? What would be the chances there? So when you can do a diagnosis and all. So these type of benefit you will get it, my friend. Yeah. Let me go in the next. So AI in action, you can see. So AI is not happening only one way, my dear friend. It's a two-way process, right? The future of AI has a two-way process. You have seen many more API, many more robot, right? Everywhere, every industry, they are building it. They are giving a training. Some of the AlphaGo, you have heard the name and all, right? Similarly, you can see how the machine behaves, right? So like you can just compare, you can just paint with the same brush like a human being. If I ask you how any human can learn any new language, so what you will do, let's say, any person they wanted to learn a tennis, what they will do? First, they will jump right into the unknown. Even though they don't know, but they have to jump. They have to start playing it. And the more practice they will do it, the more accuracy, the more accurate they will be, right? And when the match will happen, then we can see their performance. So one, practice. Second, the more practice, right? First, they have to jump, they have to play. Second, they have to do lots of practice, and then we have to do evaluation part. Same thing happening in machine learning also, my friend, right? You can say, machine learning, first we have to give the task. So what is the task? maybe what type of task we are giving it. So today's topic is sentimental analysis. Now, what is this, my dear friend? Let's say someone has written some text on Twitter, right? And what is the role here? What is the role here to machine? They can fetch all the data, whatever any person is written on the Twitter. You have to fetch all the data in your machine by the help of web scraping, by the help of simple data set. You have to extract the unstructured data set. You have to convert into number, and then you have to perform it, right? So first task is you have to collate the data. Second task is you have to build an algorithm. You can understand how many positive comments there and how many negative comments there. And accordingly, you have to evaluate it. And when you have a confidence, then you can say, boss, send me anything, right? Anything, any passage, any paragraph, any tweaks. I'm happy. My model is happy to train and will give you that how many percentage are in favor and how many percentage are not in favor. So what happened? One task, you have to assign the problem statement. Second, we have to perform it. We can use multiple techniques. Let's say we are saying NLP, natural language processing, and we have a text analytics. So first, what you do, you can do a pre-processing part. You have to do a pre-processing part, right? So in a structured data set, what you are doing, what are the pre-processing? You can handle missing value. You can do a encoding concept. You can handle the outlier part. You can do a feature scaling. You can check an imbalanced data set. But in text analytics, my friend, the pre-processing is you can do a simple, you can do a tokenization. Okay. You can, if any paragraph there, you have to convert into sentence. Any paragraph there, you have to convert into words, right? And then you have to use some techniques called lemmatization, then stemming. Then you can do a bag of words. We have something called 1 gram, bigram, trigram. So these are the topics there. I'm just writing it, my friend. Everything I will do it in coding, right? I'm just giving an overview. Then you have to do a TF-IDF, turn frequency, identity document frequency. Then you can do word to vec, right? And everything is done. Then you have to go and build the model. We have a very transformation model there. Transformation model, sequence to sequence model, You can do, BERT model, GPT 1, 2, 3 there, right? So many things there, my dear friend. You can use it. You can apply and you will get the answer, right? So what happened? You have to perform, and then you can see the learning part. You can evaluate it. You can just put. So the same approach happened. Why? The way we can do it. Now there are some chat came. Let me see. Okay, so one of my friend is asking, so are we able to view these slides? So first we have to identify issue. What was the project will do? Performance has to do with our code, with efficiency. We build it. And okay, I think understand performance now. Very good. Excellent. Excellent, Mary. So this is what happened. First, you have to see the problem statement, right? This is what everywhere. It's not happen in sentimental analysis. Any project you can pick it. First, you have to discuss about the problem statement. What is the challenges there? Then you need a data. Now, again, you can argue that data, who will provide the data, right? Of course, that's not your work. That is something your client will give you a data set, right? And then you have to build a model. You can do a pre-processing, you can do a exploratory data analysis, you can do other stuff. And then if it is unstructured data, then you have to convert into matrices, you have to convert into number, and then you have to build a model. If everything is okay, then only you can evaluate the model, their performance and all. Are you with me, everybody? Mary, you have any different perspective, or are you comfortable? Yeah, perfect. So now, my dear friend, you can see the another slide, and here you can see again. I will play one more video, and you can see how the machine is also learning from us. It's not always that we are giving training to our machine and then machine is performing it. Machine is also learning from us. They just think that how we can behave it, and that's the rule for reinforcement learning, right? When you do the reinforcement learning, my friend, that's what the rule comes, reinforcement learning. So machine is also learning from us. Okay, that is also learning from us, and how we are behaving, what is our interest is, and accordingly it works. So I'm just playing one more video, my friend. You can just watch it and you can understand, see how machine also behave, right? Machine can also understand, and they are performing, unintentionally, right? It's called reinforcement techniques. So here you go.
Professor Chris Bishop is interested in developing the concept of machine learning even further, to create algorithms that can learn just like we do, directly from experience.
So this demonstration, I think, illustrates the direction that algorithms will go in the years ahead.
Okay, I can see a lot of films up here. So what's the algorithm going to do?
What we've got is a couple of hundred of the most commonly watched films. And what it's going to do, it's going to learn about your personal likes and dislikes, okay? Now, it's already been trained, so it's a machine learning algorithm behind the scenes, but it's already been trained on data from about 10,000 people. What it's going to do now is to learn about your preferences. Now, at the moment, it knows nothing about you. So these films are just arranged at random on the screen. So what I need you to do is to find one of these films, either one that you like or one that you don't like. If you like it, you can drag it across to the green region.
Okay.
If you don't like it, across to the red region.
All right, so Rushmore. I'm a big fan of Rushmore. So
You like Rushmore?
Let's stick that. Well, okay.
Right. So what's happening now is that if a film is down the right-hand side near the green region, it's very confident you'll like it.
Okay.
So down here, close to the red region, it's very confident you won't like it. And in the middle, it's 50-50. It doesn't really know.
Uh-huh. So what if I choose a movie in the middle here? I'm not a great Austin Powers fan,
All right.
so let's shoot that one.
OK, so you see they're beginning to spread out sideways a little. It's going to be a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you're
it's
more
pretty
confident,
good
you
here,
won't like
because,
them.
yeah, I'm a big fan of Dr. Strangelove.
Okay.
And, yeah, I'm a big fan of Woody Allen, but Spinal Tap, no, I think it thinks I'll like that.
So that's
Right.
interesting. So when it was confident you liked them and you said you liked them, not much happened because it didn't learn much from that
Okay,
data.
yeah.
When it was confident you'd like it, in the case of Spinal Tap, and you said, I don't like it, there was a big change.
It's learning things from me. I'm actually changing the algorithm as I interact with it.
Exactly. Whereas Connect was trained in the laboratory and then frozen, this algorithm continues to adapt and continues to evolve throughout its life. The more films that you rate as like and don't like, the more it knows about you personally and the better able it is to make good recommendations.
This algorithm is beginning to feel much more human in the way that it interacts with the world. Is that your aim, to find a way to produce algorithms a bit like the way that we
Exactly.
negotiate
It's
the
a
world?
step down that very long road to producing machines that really are as capable as the human brain. We've got a long way to go, but this is a small step in that direction because it's not fixed anymore. It's now continuing to learn just the same way that we continue to learn sort of in our daily lives.
Right, my dear friend, I hope you agree with this, right? So machine is also learning from us. The more data you will provide to machine, the machine can give more accurate answer. So what happened in 1990, we can say AI winter year. What would be the reason why we said? Because at that time we have computationally very less data there, very less technology there. My friend, we have only 2 activation function there that time, only sigmoid and 10 hyperbolic. But now you can see we have a tons of activation function there. That time we had only few optimization techniques there, but now you can see so many optimization techniques there. And every all invention is keep happening. There are lots of new algorithms come into a picture. Wherever there is a problem happen, we can just give in some substitute and all. And every second, right, there are tons of thousands of data get generated and nobody is deleting it. Just think about go 20 years before, and if I ask you a very simple question that, okay, my dear friend, can you please tell me what would be the cost for 8 GB pen drive? Your answer would be, you can say 4,000, right? Approximate 4,000, not exactly. And today in 2022, if I ask you what would be the cost for 1 terabyte data, you can say almost same. See how digitally transformation happened, my dear friend. Are you able to connect it or not, my friend? How digitally transformation happened? Huge data set, and you can put in your pocket in hard disk, right? 1 terabyte, and you can go anywhere. How difficult that time there, my friend, just go 20 years before. How difficult 1 terabyte data, how you store it. Because computationally, that's why AI winter year happened, right? And after 2012, you can see tons and thousands of, bot get created, like you can say self-drive car, music generation, Alexa, Robin app, right? There are so many applications there, Google Duplex, everything is developed, right? Because of we are very profound, the technology are very profound, they are working very agile, Wherever there is a problem happen, we are just giving a training, we are building a model, we are just looking the solution, right? So we are a more solution orientation, right? We are doing it. Rather, we are just become a problem centric. We are become more solution centric now. So any problem is coming, any client, they are saying, okay, this is the problem I have, what you have to do. So I have to handle in a different way, right? Okay. So Janpati is saying, sir, your voice is breaking. Guys, my voice is audible or it's a breaking? Are you guys able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Your voice is audible.
Okay, perfect. So maybe my friend, there is a problem in your side. In my side, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. So I hope you are with me, my dear friend, everybody. Now, what is the role in text analytics, my friend? So today's topic is more about the text analytics. So I'll give you some perspective also, so that you can connect the dot. Text analytics. Okay. So, my friend, in today's world, right, one of the biggest source of information is text data, right? Anybody say how you get a data? This is the first source, which is unstructured in nature. The problem is only the text analytics is unstructured in nature, right? But there are biggest source. You can go in social website, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, right? LinkedIn, any Instagram you can go, or any website, social website you can go. You will get the data in a text format only. You can go in any government website, any public or a private website. You can find it. All things is written in text, and we are using different technology like web scraping. We are taking the data set in our system, right? And finding customer sentiment from product review. Why we are extracting the data? Because let's say you purchase some product on Amazon and you don't like, or you liked it, that project or product. What you do, you can go and just write a review. So what we do, we as a data scientist extract all the data and we can analyze it, whether you are a happy customer or you are not happy customer. If you are not happy, what would be the reason? What you don't like, and how we can improve, how I will ensure that my product would be perform better in the future. If you are happy, what you liked it, so that we can promote this, right? So this is what you can do. So one, you can say the product for me is a review or a feedback, right? Extracting opinion from social website data. Few example, like I said, text analytics. That is one of the best things, my dear friend, you can do it, right? Other part, we can say, no, you have to build a bot. You have to build a bot, and bot can speak with you. Bot can speak with you, and you will really surprise that you even though you know that it's not a human being, it's a bot actually, but you will not differentiate it because they are giving answer exactly same what you asked, and they're also responding is exactly same thing. Before I go in deep dive, again, I wanted to play one more video, my friend, and you can see how bot is doing, immaculate job, my dear friend. How, industry, why people are talking about the, bot and all. So you can see here, AI strategy. I'm just going in this. One more video I'm playing with my friend, and amazing, right? Sorry, you are saying something? I missed. Can you speak loudly? Hello? Naveen, your voice is not audible.
Sir, I'm sharing, sir. Please. This is what I'm getting. Okay. Like from here, I'm trying to do. I'm unable to get that.
This is not for me. Thank you, my dear friend. Are you able to follow me or not? Everyone, can you please give me a quick yes?
Yes.
Yeah, comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. So please, it's 1 minute video only. Please see how, text analytics or NLP can change your perception. And there are other technology also there, but you can just watch this.
Welcome, Oliver. Glad to see you put on your blue shirt for the interview.
Yes, indeed. You're welcome.
Are you feeling stressed?
Just a bit, you know.
Please allow me to play some piano music to make you feel more comfortable.
I feel a bit better now, thank you.
Glad to hear that. Tell me, why should I hire you?
I've been passionate about courses, I'm a boy.
Okay, let's do a little test. Can you show me where my electric compressor is?
Sure. Here.
Perfect. Can you explain how my 360-degree camera... I think I'm going to keep you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, my dear friend, tell me, are we displacing job for human being or not? If anybody say, can AI displace the job for human being or not? What do you say? In a nutshell, your answer is yes or no. Everyone? Okay. You have a different perspective? No? Interesting. Not in every sector, you can say, yes, when we build a AI, then definitely I need a human being. We need a data scientist. We need a, artificial intelligence engineer who can handle the, they can track this. But anywhere you can see some kind of repetitive work happening, my friend, right? You have seen most of the bank, everywhere we have a bot there. What do you think? Can I say most HR job get replaced or not by AI, by bot? Are you guys agree, disagree, my dear folks? Gabriel, what about you? Can I say yes? Some extent, of course, AI is displacing job. Okay, my friend is saying no. He has a different perspective. Very good. Agree. So why you are thinking no, my dear friend? Can you please unmute yourself and tell me, or just write it? Why you are saying no? Very good. Good perspective. Okay, very nice. So rather we can say creating more jobs, but not displacing job. Okay. So as I said, you have a different perspective. Now tell me, anybody is doing MI kind of job, right? They are in operation. And now you can see every day they are doing the same activities. Now you can say creating. Now how, it's very, very good thought process. Why? Because if they do not upgrade themselves, then definitely that's displacement for them. But if they are taking the opportunity, they are learning this and they are ready to go, ready to take the challenges, then of course they can do it. So it's completely right. It's a debatable topic. So you can say yes, there are, there would be chances. There is a huge volume in the data and circulation, and business are coming up every day looking for upgrade and innovation. Absolutely right. I agree. I completely agree. I'm not denying it. But on the other hand, if you think about, right, you can also think about this, in different perspective, my friend. Any organization, they are looking, right? You can see the research and all. It's saying by 2030 there would be so much million job will happen and all. Why? Because they are looking for trained people. They are not looking. They don't know this tool and technology, and no organization is ready to hire them and then giving the training and then they said, please do this work. Yeah. So of course, it's very, very good thought process, my friend. Okay. Mary has written so many jobs are open and being created. The population is not educated enough to take those. Absolutely. I completely agree, Mary. Everywhere data science role is, even in a COVID era, right? Only data science role is there if you are a talented, if you are ready to do a career transition, you have a skill set, you can go and get a job, right? But if you don't know, you can think about that, the historical perspective and all, then there would be challenges. Yeah. The amount of companies that are willing to train and even change their application process is not a critical mass, but there are few of them who are challenging, including Amazon. Yeah. Okay, very good, very good. Good thoughts. Appreciate. Okay, good. So anyway, you got some perspective, my dear friend, right? You got some perspective that what happened, how we can do it. And in this technology, what you have seen here, what you have watched this, that, we can say the technology, what are the technology there? First, you have seen computer vision, right? Because they recognize the face. You have seen other technologies called deep learning. You can also see the natural language processing, right? And somewhere is touches there, we can say human intelligence also, or emotions also there. That is the missing in AI part nowadays, right? If you talk, can AI do this part also? There are lots of innovation is happening. Can AI can do emotional intelligence as well? But you have seen, no, are you feeling a stress? And the person, they said yes, then immediately they said, okay, let me play a piano so that you feel comfortable. This is somewhere is touches there. So you have to train your machine in such a way so that they can ask questions. If the answer is yes or no, accordingly, they can get the answer and all. Right? So this is what happened, my dear friend. Now, I hope you understood some broader perspective, my dear friend.
Yes.
Yeah. So there are lots of things there. I will discuss maybe in later sessions, but broadly you can say there are 3 types of RPI, or you can say AI application. You will get it in industry. One is called RPA, or we can say RDA also, robotic desktop automation, and RPA, right? Then second is called cognitive insight for data analytics, and the third is called customer relationship management through intelligence agent. Like one of the example for, you have seen the Amazon part, or just now you have seen the video, right? So how AI can behave like that, just like a HR kind of things they are doing it. So 3 types of, broadly you will work it. Where what skill set you require, my dear friend, what skill set you need. So basic maths, the requirement is basic maths, you have to know it, right? Means you have to know linear algebra, you have to know some basic calculus, you have to know some permutation, combination, and probability, and then advanced statistics. Okay, without this, it's not possible. You have to know this part very thoroughly. You can go. I can say, please pick any one books and go through thoroughly. Understand from scratch to end level. Okay, it's not that only you can choose hypothesis testing or some ANOVA testing and all. Go from scratch. What is central limit theorem? What is central tendency? What is measure of disbursement? How Gini index works? What is R square value? Everything you can do it. What is ARIMA model? What is autoaggressive model? Everything you have to learn it, right? And if you are, these are the foundation things, my dear friend. And then you have to know the machine learning part. Machine learning part. So machine learning has 3 parts. One is called supervised machine learning. Another is called unsupervised machine learning. And then we have a reinforcement learning. Yeah. Supervised has a 2-part, regression and classification. This is the basic requirement, my dear friend. If you really wanted to go in this domain, right? You wanted to contribute something. If you already know it, very good. If you don't know, please upgrade yourself, learn these things, very, very simple. Unsupervised, again, you can say, I wanted to learn a clustering. In cluster, you will get k-means cluster, hierarchical cluster, c-means cluster, DB scan cluster, and then the recommendation system or association rule mining and all this thing. And reinforcement learning itself is a very, very interesting topic, especially when you do a self-drive car and some music generation and all. You have to know all these things. Wellman curve. There are lots of Macaval methods is there, Minkowski methods there. So there are so many things there you have to learn it. If you are comfortable this, then you have to go and jump into deep learning. Okay, and deep learning, what you do, you can just bifurcate it. You can say, one, we have to know deep neural networks very thoroughly. What is activation function? What is back propagation method? What is forward propagation method? What is optimization techniques? How learning rate works? All these things you have to know. Okay, then you have to know convolutional neural network. Here again, you can do image processing. There are so many things there. There are a concept called LXNet, LayNet, right? First is LayNet, LXNet. Then we have a VGG 16, 19, RegNet, inception model, all these things you know. Along with, you can also, you have to learn OpenCV or computer vision. Okay. And then, my friend, once you are clear this, then you have to go in RNN, recurring neural network, where you have to learn LSTM or GRU. Both are just this developed in 1977 and this developed in 2014. It's an advanced version of LSTM. Once this part is clear, then, my dear friend, you have to upgrade in NLP. And NLP, text analytics, is one of the key things. Now, you can say, okay, today's topic is this, why we are talking about machine learning and all? Because, my dear friend, in machine learning, we have a classification problem there. And in classification problem, if you guys know machine learning, there is a concept called Naive-Bayes theorem. Have you heard this name? Naive-Bayes theorem? Everybody? Bayes theorem, conditional probability, Laplace methods. Yes or no? Yeah. So this text analytics, you can use the machine learning techniques called Naive-Bayes theorem, and you can solve this problem, my dear friend. Very, very simple. It's not that always you have to go jump into the unknown and do some other things. Very basic, my friend. Probability-based theorem is one of the easiest topic, right? You can say this is one of the easiest topic that everybody should know. It's very, very simple. You can say, what is the probability of A when B is known or given? Then you can say probability of B by A into probability of A divided by probability of B, where this part is called posterior. Posterior meaning is it's a conditional probability. This is called likelihood. And this part is called prior. Prior means there is no condition. Likelihood means hypothesis. And this is my evidence. Evidence. Very simple. This line alone can solve a biggest problem also. That's the benefit you will get it. Okay. Amandeep has raised a hand. And go ahead, my friend, Amandeep.
Yeah, hi. I just want to ask one question that, like you said, in deep learning, we have to learn DNN and two more things, OpenCV and CNN, right?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it's a part of like Python, no? DNN and CNN is also a part of Python because OpenCV is a part of Python.
See, Python is just a tool, my friend. Okay, Python is just a tool. You will use the tool. But these are the concepts. These are the algorithm that you have to know it. Python, you will write a code in Python. You can write a code in another C++ also. You can use the computer vision. No, in Java also you can write C++. Java also you can write computer vision. If you go in the OpenCV documentation, what it's saying, it supported C++, it supported Java, it supported Julia, it supported Python. But we prefer to use Python. Why? Because you have a background. You can say, I know Python from basic, what is matplot, what is numpy, what is panda, right? All these things you have already learned it. So Python is very, very easy. It's a highly interpreted language. It's a sophisticated language. And also we can say it's a OOPS language, right? That's why our preference is Python. But OpenCV is not only supporting Python, it supported other language also.
Okay. So it's just a concept which is supported by.
Absolutely, yeah. You have to understand the concept, how text mining, how natural language processing can change our perception. For that, how we can write it. I'm speaking something, right? My Python can record all these things and it'll convert into text. It convert into audio. It convert into video. All this thing is possible, my friend. I'll give some example today. Okay, you can see I'm speaking something and my machine can convert into audio. Text to audio, audio to text, right? Everything is possible. Are you with me?
Sure. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions, my dear friend? Anyone? No? Okay, cool. So broadly speaking, my dear friend, as I said, as I framed in initially, that whenever you discuss anything, right? Whenever you discuss, the way I told you, you have to understand the business problem. You understand the business problem in both ways, short-term goal and long-term goal. You understand the solution in technology, and then you have to understand the value creation. Similarly, this is just a triangle, my friend. So to writing the code is not a big deal, right? Any industry or any organization, they are not looking or hiring employee because they know code. No, not at all. That's just a myth. If they hire you as a data scientist, they wanted to understand how familiar you are with the solution and technology. What is your long-term and short-term vision, right? And what value creation you can contribute to the organization. And they have just bifurcated into three parts. So first, data science, of course, you have to know machine learning, you have to know artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning algorithm. That is the prerequisite. If you wanted to become a data scientist, my dear friend, that is the prerequisite. You have to have a knowledge of machine learning. You have to have knowledge of, all algorithm. Similarly, in deep learning, you know all algorithm. In artificial, you have to do some hands-on work. Then, second part is business and social context. Are you able to understand the problem? Are you able to articulate the opportunities? Are you able to explain what is the short-term and long-term vision there, right? And then, you can just take in a different scenario, different glances, different lens, and you can explain this. This is what those business and social context. And the third part is called technology. How comfortable you are in software, how comfortable you are able to build a robot. Have you done this? How you will collate the data. The data problem is garbage in, garbage out. If you don't clean the data properly, there would be chances that when you predict, you will get the wrong information. See, you can just think in a different perspective, my dear friend. If you really wanted to, become a data scientist, or you can say, I wanted to become a machine learning engineer, and I wanted to contribute something for our society and for my career perspective also, you have to think about this. Don't look only coding part. Yeah, coding, you will get it. We are living in a Google era, right? If you get stuck anywhere, you can go Google it, you will get a code and all, right? In fact, when you do the real-time case study, sometimes you get stuck, and you can take help from social website. But who will give the concept? How you will understand the business opportunity? Who will give you competency skills, my dear friend? So that part is more important. That is more significant, right? So you have to understand how you will collect the data, how you will do a retrieval part, how you will store the data set, right? Complete ETL tool you have understanding, right? How to do a pre-processing, how to do a data cleaning, how to do a data manipulation, how to do exploratory data analysis, how to do a data visualization. These are the part you have to have a knowledge, right? And then you can use all type of analytics, whether it's a descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, or prescriptive analytics. All four type of analytics you have. You can think like that, you can behave like that, you can speak like that, my dear friend. All right. I hope you understood, my friend. Anybody have any concern? Till now, are you comfortable? Okay. Response, yes, yes. Perfect. Good. So what I'm going to do, my dear friend, what I'll do, it's a very lengthy PPT there. I'm not going to share all these things. I'll do some case study also, because that's the objective actually. Some of them, if you are in India, then there is an app called Big Basket. So what application is happening? You can see how AI can think. It's not about the money making only. Of course, that is primary. But secondary would be, you can see whenever you add the product in your cart, at the end when you order it, it's saying, did you forget? Right? It's asking actually. Maybe it's a recommendation system. Can I say this, my dear friend? Can I say association rule mining? You have seen, no, this model is everywhere worked. If you go in mall and you wanted to buy 2 cloth, you can say buy 2, get 1 free. Buy 3, get 1 free, right? Buy 5,000 or 10,000, you will get 500 coupon. What is this? It's called association rule mining or market basket analytics. So here also you can say, so what scientist researcher is saying, that there are 60%, customer, they are normally forgetting the product. 60%, it's a huge, my friend, right? It's a huge 60% customer. They are, when they are ordering it, once they ordered it, then they said, oh, I missed this part, I have to add this. And if they add again, the product delivery would be delayed, the other cost would be more. So that's why the API is not only to making the money, but it's also asking how you can save your time. And it's asking, did you forget, so that you can rethink and then you can add it. See which step, my friend. Can I say it's a value creation example or not? It's a value creation example or not, my friend? Of course, primary is recommendation system. Of course, it's a recommendation system, but value creation is also there or not? So whenever you build any architecture, right? Whenever you build any architecture, you always think with that perspective also, my dear friend. Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm writing some code also. You can see how text mining is behaving it. Let me open the Jupyter notebook. You can use any tool, guys. You can use a Spider, you can use PyCharm, you can use VS Code, you can use Python, you can use Jupyter, or you can use Google Colab, right? Whatever you want, you can use it. When you get a job and all, everything you will get it there with the GPU, right? So if you have already GPU in your system, very good. You can do extend job. If not, then no need to worry. You can perform here also the good way. So let me create one folder here. Let me create one folder here. Let's say I'm saying 11th. Just today is 11th June. So this is my folder there. So I'm going on that folder 11th June, and I'm just opening this sheet. You can see how text mining can change your perspective, my dear friend. How you can do a text analytics. First thing first, dear friend. First thing first. What you have to do, you have to import the NLTK package. Import NLTK. What is NLTK? It's called natural language toolkit. Right? So there are certain packages there, my dear friend, that you have to know it. Especially NLTK and SPACY, my friend, you have to know that. Okay, you can go explore more. Any translation, let's say you don't know French language, or if you don't know German language, and you know only English, then what you have to do, how you can translate it. If you know these natural language processing, my friend, it's very, very simple. It's just like a cakewalk for you. You can just write certain codes, automatically it gets changed. That is called, you have seen Google Translation, right? You can see there are lots of apps there that can change the one sentence to another sentence. That's everything is possible. So you can go in a SPACY. You can see there are 64 plus languages already in the process, and out of this 19 language already trained. Complete pipeline you will get it, and you can do this part, my friend. So first thing first, what you do, you can import the NLTK package, and then you can say NLTK dot download, and you have to run this. This is the basic step, my friend. Whenever you do text analytics or natural language processing, right? Please do the basic part. Import natural language toolkit package, and then you also write NLTK.download. Okay. Once you do that, just wait. There is a pop-up will come, and you have to install this. So first time you can see there the pop-up came. First time, my dear friend, it will take some time. Okay. You have to make sure that all. You have to make sure you have to all, and you have to download everything. And you can see a status, it should be installed. So in my system already installed, because I'm using very extensively this package, so I have installed it. Also, what you do, my dear friend, you can go in the all packages here and check one by one whether everything is installed or not. Okay, make sure that everything is installed. If it's not installed, it will only say install. You have to install it. How you do it? Collection, all, and then download it. Okay, this is the task, my dear friend, for you. And then you have to close it. The time I close, it's saying true and it's coming. So connecting to GitHub, the directory only. So everything is installed here. Are you with me, my dear friend, everybody? This part. What you have to do, install the NLTK and download this. And whatever I have shown you, you have to install. You can install everything one by one. It will take first time 15-20 minutes. Don't worry, you have to do it. It will help you a lot. Second part, when I did this, guys, you can see there are certain packages there. You can go in the all packages, and you can see here there are certain packages where lots of data there for your learning purpose. I'm just teaching you, my friend, so that you can understand, right? When you sit idle, when you wanted to explore something, you can go here and just do it. So you can see here, my friend, if I install this, there are certain, packages there where you have a huge data set given. So let's say one is movie review, right? You can see movie review. You will get tons of data set, my dear friend. Okay, so first what you do, you can install the movie review. So I'm just writing here so that I will install this movie review. Next part, dear friend, next part, you can go here and you can see this product review 1 and review 2. You can see here product review 1 and review 2. You can download that part as well. Product underscore reviews underscore 1 or 2. Okay, so let's say I'm just taking these two data set. That it suffice to do your work, guys. Okay, let's say I'm writing here, I'm saying from NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit dot corpus. Corpus means complete. Okay, movie reviews, comma, product review underscore 1 and comma product reviews underscore 2 and run this. All right, my dear friend, are you with me, everybody? What I did here, I have just imported the basic package. This is just a basic package, my friend. Whenever you do text analytics, please think about this. And then I have just taken a dummy data which is already given in my system so that you can do a practice. So I have installed movie review, product 1 and product 2. All right. Yes, Mary, you can do in Google Colab also. Google Colab is just, it will support GPU. That's why we are using it. And free of cost, you have 12 GB GPU given. So of course you can use it. All right. Okay. Now, my dear friend, this part is done. You understood how you get a data. Now, copy this data set name, movie reviews, copy this, type here and say dot file IDs, okay, and parenthesis bracket. You can see how many data set you have, guys. So many movies text, all are txt file. You can see everything is txt file. So you just say what file you need it. You need not to depend any website or anybody that where I will get a data set. Everything is given here, my friend. Tons of movies data given. You can see all are one movie txt file is given. See, are you with me? How you will get a data set, guys? This is one. Similarly, you can pick the second. I just told you 3 parts. There are many more packages there that you have to know. Again, you have to go here and just say dot file IDs. Product review 1. Here also you can see there are 6 txt file there. This is one txt file, second txt file, third txt. So this is repository, but only 6 txt file there. But movie reviews we have many more. Now go in the product 2, and here also you have to see how many txt file there. And I'll pick any one, my dear friend. You can see how amazing job we will do it. File IDs. Run this. And here also you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 txt file there. All right. So you can, we will perform this. Now I'm going on the chat window. So there is nothing. Amandeep raised the hands. Go ahead, Amandeep.
Yeah. So from where we are getting this data, the movie review, the text
This
file
is
we are
what I
getting.
said. No, this is what I said. First you import the NLTK, then you have to install, download everything. When you download it, you can see here, if you go in the all packages, you can see here when you click on the all packages,
So,
okay, you
so
have to click here.
it comes from the movie review package.
It's all data set there in movie reviews package, product review package. This is
Okay.
inbuilt. No, in data science, in machine learning, you have seen most of the data is coming in SNS. No, Seaborn, or you are importing dataset package. Import data like Boston dataset. Have you done this project Boston dataset?
No.
Have you done
Not till
Titanic dataset?
No.
No.
Till
So
now,
these,
no.
okay, these are the basic Iris dataset. These are the basic inbuilt data there. So these are the structure format. These are my unstructured format. This is language.
Okay.
So these are, you will get it, just go in the all packages, type movie reviews, product review 1, product review 2, you will get all data. And you can do hands-on. The more you will do it, the more you will get it. Simple.
Oh.
Are you with me?
Yes. Sir. Hello.
Any other questions, guys? Yeah, go ahead, my friend. Wanted to say something? No. I hope all my dear friend, you are with me, right? So what we do, you can just take these data set from here. Okay, and similarly, you can see what are the txt file here. Now I wanted to see in the txt file what is actually written in. So let's say, my friend, I'm just taking this one. Okay, let's say I'm just taking this Canon PowerShot SD 500 txt file. Okay, I'm just copying this, and what you have to do here, you can say product reviews, reviews 2, and here you can say parenthesis bracket, so you can say dot words. I wanted to see what are the words there, and then you have to paste here Canon this, just paste this part. Okay, yeah, now you can run here, guys. See, I'm getting, we really enjoyed shooting with this, and so and so and so on. I'm saying, can you please tell me what is the complete text there, right? So what you do here, you can just create an object. You can write here full text equal to, simple, my friend, just write a quote, single quote, give a space, and then you have to put dot and say join. Language is very simple, believe me, my friend. If you write it right, if you start practicing, it's very, very simple. Right, initially first time you are looking, so maybe you feel it's a difficult, but believe me, when you write it, it's very simple. So what I'm doing here, this data, whatever the complete sentence is there, I wanted to store. So I'm saying give some space dot join, means concatenate, and here what is the, this data set is given here, copy all these things, and just paste here, my dear friend. That's it, and run this. And you can see, if you type full text, you will get complete sentence here. See, so you are getting complete. We really enjoyed shooting all this thing. Can I say this is unstructured data set or not, my friend? What is your thought process? Can I say this is my unstructured data? Data has a two-part, structure and unstructured. Yeah, RDBMS and non-RDBMS, guys. So this is unstructured format, right? Everything is coming in a sentence. Now what I'm trying to do it here, I wanted to see, just I'm taking a very simple example so that you can enjoy when you do it. I wanted to see, the author has written a sentence, right? Author has written a paragraph. Tell me the 100 top words which they use maximum time, right? 100 words which they have used maximum times. That is the task, let's say. So what you do, you can do a visualization here. So you have to install one package. So you have to write here, my dear friend, from word cloud import word cloud. So we are doing a visualization also. Along with, I'm writing a stop word. What is a stop words, my dear friend? If you have a background, a stop words means whenever we speak English or any language, my friend, there are certain words which automatically comes in. Let's say whenever you make a sentence, you will speak I, me, my, you, yourself, right? Is, am, are, right? So all helping verb, by default, you have to use it. Preposition, by default, you will use preposition. Modal verb, can, could, may, might, by default, you will use it, right? So these will consider as a stop words. Okay, so I am saying the author has written a sentence here. Let's say they have written a novel which is 600 pages. Definitely they have used helping verb, auxiliary verb, preposition, conjunction, right? I am saying that is repetitive words. I don't want to consider that one. Can you please remove that words? So you have to store in a stop words, right? So I'm saying here, okay, what are the stop words in English? Can I see this? So you can just write here. First install this. Okay, now you can write here. You can say English stop words. English stop words equal to NLTK dot corpus. Corpus means complete sentence and where you can apply a stop words, dot words. Okay, and here we can say which English stop words. You can say English. English is the language where I want to see what are the stop words there. Run this, and my dear friend, you can run this English stop words. Everything get stored. See what happened. What are the English words, guys? I, me, my, myself, we, are, ourselves. See, are you guys with me? Can I say whenever you make sentence, you will use this one frequently or not? Very frequently, you will use these words. Are you with me or not, my dear friend? So I am saying these are the words I don't want, right? I don't want to consider. My friend is asking, is there any presence? Presence in the sense, what do you mean, Regina? If you wanted particular words, you wanted that also will not consider, you can add here. You can add here. Let's say I don't want to see expected. I don't want to see better. I don't want to see particular name. So you can append here in the stop words. That is possible. You can do it. Yeah, are you with me? Okay. Fine. So my dear friend, now what I'm going to do it, I'm just applying this. So I'm saying these are the words there. You can say print, English stop words, English stop words. These are the words there. So I don't want to consider these words, right? These are very frequent words there. Now I'm just applying this concept here in this sentence. So what you have to do it, my friend, you have to just go here. You can say word cloud equal to word cloud, and you can say maximum word. I'm taking maximum word is hundreds only, my friend. You can put 200, 500, whatever you want as per your requirement. In this data set, I'm just saying, okay, please give me the maximum top 100 words or top 50 words, which author use maximum time. And then you can say stop words equal to, I'm just using English stop words. Right? So this is what you can add it. Apart from that, any words you don't want, right? You can add it here. So I'll do that part also. And then you can say word cloud dot generate. And here you have to pass you can pass this full text. See how simple it is. NLP and text mining, guys. Text analytics, how simple it is. Run this. Execution is happening. Just wait. Done. So execution completed. Okay. Now please go and do the visualization. So I'm just using machine learning techniques, my friend. I'm not using some advanced visualization. I'm using simple one. I'm saying import matplotlib .pyplot as plt, and then I'm saying plt dot figure, and here I'm saying fig size equal to, let's say I'm putting here 16 and 15. Anything you can write width and height, and then you can say plt dot image show. I am show means image show, and what image you wanted to put, you can say this wc. This wc I wanted to put it, so just put it wc, and then you can say plt dot show, and you can see how amazing result you will get it. And that is the top 100 words author has used it. Here you go, and brilliant visualization you get it. Are you guys with me, my dear friend? And when you make a presentation, you can just give it. See how brilliantly camera they have used maximum time. Bigger the font size, What is your understanding? They have used maximum time. Are you guys with me, my dear friend?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What I did, just I have written 3-4 lines, and you can see how good result I'm getting. And you can share this, right? When you make a presentation, PPT and all, you can just take this visualization and give it. See how brilliant you get it. Yes or no, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say I'm not interested to see this word. You can say, I'm not interested to see time. I'm not interested to see good. I'm not interested to see one. Can I remove these 3 words and take also? Let's say I'm saying take time, good one. Okay, these 3-4 words I don't want to see. What we have to do? What we have to do? So please go here. Please go here again. Let me.
We should extract these 4 words.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't want to see these 4 words. So how we can remove it? So you can just apply here. The stop words you have written. No, please copy this. Please copy this, and please write here. And where you have written English stop words, you can say plus addition. You can say I don't want to see these words also. So what are the words? You can say time I don't want to see. You can write here time, comma. What other words you don't want to see? You can say take. Next, you can say I don't want to see one. Then you can say I don't want to see good. Are you with me, everybody? And also you can say I want to change the background color. Okay, background color is coming black. You can say I wanted to see white. So you can say background color equal to, you can just put white. Yeah, and then please run this. You can see you will not get time, take one good, and also background gets changed. Run this. What happened? Let me write in the same font. Oh, sorry. Here I have to write WC, right? Wait. Not taking. So maximum word equal to 100 I have taken, stop words equal to English stop words, and plus I don't want to see time, take this, and comma, background color equal to this. Spelling is right. Yeah. And what is the problem? So what is saying here? WC generate integer unexpected keyword argument background. Okay, spelling mistakes. So background ground spelling is wrong. Okay, so see whenever the error message will come, you can understand unexpected keyword argument background spelling is wrong. So just change it. You can say background ND, right? And run this. So done. Generated. Now please copy and paste and see how amazing result you will get it, my dear friend. This is what you can give the presentation. Can I say background color is white, my dear friend? And now check. Are you getting anywhere good take time one? Can I say no? And bigger the font size, maximum time author has used this word. Maximum time author has used this term. Clear, my dear friend, how you will do it? Text analytics. Just a basic, simple project I have taken.
We will add these words in a list and remove them.
Yeah, correct. Which is the list one, right? I don't want to take it. Or you can also do in a inverse, right? In a different way. You can say, can you give me only that words which has very less priority? So that all things you can do in text analytics, my friend. Everything is possible. Can I do a small project, my friend? Can I do one more project? Very simple one.
Yep.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see I'm just doing it. Let's say I'm just converting into text to a speech. How system generate, right? You can see this. Very simple project and very amazing, my dear friend. you will do immaculate job here. Python is one of the best tool. I prefer this. So there is a package there, my dear friend. It's called from GTTS import GTTS. GTTS means Google Translate, Google Text to Speech. What is the meaning of this? Google Text to Speech. You have to import this package. See, 2-line code I will write it, and you can see how immaculate result I will get. You can say my sentence, my sentence, my sentence, my sentence equal to input, and here you can enter your sentence here to translate or to change text to speech, right? And then you can say the new line, and means new line I wanted to do it, and then bifurcation. Now go in the Google, type any sentence, right? You can say editorial, and just pick this editorial. Let's say I'm picking any editorial, right? Let's say unknown presidential election. So let's say I'm just picking this one, right? Copy this line, go here, my dear friend, and please do this. Press enter, control enter, and just paste here the sentence. Now, can I say this is text, my friend? Can I say this is text? Yes or no? Everybody? Yeah. Now this sentence, this word, how you can convert into audio? Same thing we can do it. If you learn the advanced techniques, my friend, I can do some amazing job. You can see. I'm just writing here audio equal to GTTS parenthesis bracket, and here you can see text equal to, what is text? You can say my sentence, whatever is stored here. Please paste here my sentence, and then you can say language equal to, let's say I'm writing English, EN, all right, and then you can say slow equal to, I'm saying false. I don't want to run my audio in a slow format, and execute this. This is done. Now you have to save this. You can see here, my dear friend, right now Untitled one is there. That means this one, NLP, text analytics, only this text analytics there. This is my folder there, right? This is my folder there, which we have created here, 11th June. So only text analytics is there. Now I'm just saving this part. I'm just saying save. You can see here audio dot save, and just write here English dot mp3. That's it. Finish. And see, this text get convert into audio, guys. That is the powerful things. When you build a bot and all, your bot will speak like that. So the more training you can give, see, it's saved. Now go here. You can see here text came, English mp3, and please open this and run it. You can see here. Now listen this.
With President Ramnath Kovind's term set to end on July 24th, the process to elect his successor has been kicked off with the Election Commission's.
Are you guys with me, my dear friend?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's a talking now. So anything, no, whatever there that convert into audio, whatever written there, and not only English, my friend, any language, any foreign language, local language. If you are in India and if you know the local language, you can just go ahead. If you are in another country, you have a different local language, you can use it and apply this. Only thing you have to know the language code. For that, you can just go in Wikipedia, find the language code and just do it, and you can change it. See how amazing things will happen. That's the powerful things, my dear friend. Are you with me, everybody? All my dear friend. Anybody have any questions? Please ask. I'm more than happy to take your queries, guys. Now, this is very cool, actually. To be very honest, Mary, you can put anything, any language. You can convert it. Let's say I'm just picking another example. Okay, any language, guys, you can say any local language, you know it. Tell me the local language name. Audio to text also you can do it, my friend. I am speaking something, right, and I can convert into text also. That is also possible, right? For that you have some basic knowledge, right? You should understand how RNN works, recurring neural networks. That is also possible, my friend. Someone saying Marathi, someone saying Gandhi text, maybe. I don't know what is this. I know Marathi, by the way. It's one of the language in India. Then, so I'm just going in Marathi. So let's say Marathi language code. Okay, you can just search. So what is the language code? MR, right? So MR is the code. So what you do here, you can simply say, copy this and just say Marathi. Marathi. And then you have to save here and say Marathi. And please go and type here MR, right? So you can just change here MR. Like that, my friend, you can also try this. Okay. Yes, Mary, that is possible. That is possible. But for that, you have a knowledge of NLP very thoroughly. What project you are saying? Very, very good project. You are telling very nice project. But for that, you have a knowledge. You know sequence to sequence model. You know BERT model. Only then you can do it. Yeah. Okay. Got it, then. Now, let me go here in the Marathi editorial. With language. Can I say this is it looks like there is Marathi, guys? Everybody who has said this, is it Marathi? This one? Yes, okay. So let me pick this language then. Copy this. Copy this. Copy this. Paste here. Okay, copy this, run this, and here you have to paste it. Okay, so this is Marathi, right? Now please go run this part MR. This is done. Save into Marathi. Okay, control enter. Just wait for a while. Execution is happening and it will convert into Marathi. See, your machine is able to read language, local language. Then can you imagine this Marathi? Go ahead. See the tone also, exactly same tone, guys.
विद्यार्थ्यांच्या शैक्षणिक आणि शिक्षणोत्तर व्यावसायिक भवितव्याच्या दृष्टीने 10वी आणि 12वी या इयत्तांच्या परीक्षांना पूर्वी इतके महत्त्व आता राहिलेले नाही.
Okay, so I don't know Marathi language, by the way. Who said, my friend, it's pronunciation is right? Same pronunciation machine is doing or different? Same, right? Tone is also same. Very good. So like that, see, one example just I have given, so many curiosity happened, right? You said, is it possible? Can I do text to speech to text also? Right? Means whatever I am speaking, can I convert into text? Of course possible. Right? Mary said, is it possible in YouTube? Can I do this? Whatever we are writing, getting transcription, right? Can I get that value? Of course we can. This is what happened, my dear friend. Are you guys with me or not? So what is my suggestion here, my friend? What is my suggestion? This is just a demo session, right? We have just given one session so that you can understand how many things you can do it, how many exploration you can do it. So you have to just go pick any txt file. Pick any txt file. Let's say I'm picking another one for your reference only. So you have a data set, right? There is no problem in data nowadays. Everywhere data is flowing, right? You can pick any data set. So any txt file you have to pick it. Let me copy this txt file. And please go here and type this. Please go here and type this. So this is just, I'm telling you my approach, that this is how you can prepare yourself, right? How you can explore yourself. Simply you can go and pick this steps. You can say full text equal to or my text equal to. You have to write here. What you do, single quote, give some space, dot join. See how simple code is. Parenthesis bracket, and this word actually comes from movie review. You can say movie reviews and dot. You can say here words and then paste this part, right? Go here, see the name you have taken correctly or not. So what is the name? Movie reviews there. Okay, so copy this. You have to make sure that you have to write correctly. You can say movie reviews, word, and this sentence you have taken. Now please go and run this. Now you can see my text, whatever the my text is coming, you can say this is my text, right? So author has written these sentences. What you do, two things you can do, and this is what you can connect the dot with your real-time case study and all, my friend. What you do here, you can just go and apply this my text here. You can just go and apply this my text here. Copy this line and go and apply this my text here. Instead of writing full text, what you do, you can just rewrite my text. So this sentence, I'm just storing, doing visualization, and then I will convert into audio also, and I will share with my client. That is what you can do it. Okay, that is what you can do it, my friend. So I've just written this part. Now what you have to do here, my dear friend, what you have to do, you can just go and explore it. You can say, run this. This part is done. Now please go and just do a visualization. Copy this, paste here. So this is one activities for visualization. I'm merging now both the activities and run it. So this is my visualization is, right? So this is what I got it, phone, characters, movie. This part you don't want it. What you do, you can say plus, and then you have to write that part which you don't need. Also, this part, whatever written it, can you convert into audio as well, so that you can share to your stakeholder audio as well as visualization, right? With PPT and all. Like that, you have to present your case, guys. So just go here, how you can make your, real-time case study. This is what I wanted to tell you. So copy this, paste here, and instead of writing here my sentence, you can say my text, real-time case study. So whenever any author has written a novel, you wanted to convert into audio. Is it possible or not possible, guys? You have seen audio book in Amazon and all. Have you seen audio books?
Yes.
Yeah, is it possible you can make audio or not? Or
of
you
course.
will, yeah, or you will subscribe, or you will do it. If you have a hard copy, if you have a soft copy, are you able to do it or not? Yeah, you can do it, right? Please write here en, run this, and please go here. That's it, finish, work is done. See how simple it is. This is what the actual job you can do it, my dear friend. You can say my text.mp3, execute this, and please go and see everything get converted. You can do some fun work also. You can change here English to some other local language. You have to do it. So you can see the tone, right? English language is English, but you can change it to Hindi. Or you can change it to Marathi. You can see how the tone also gets changed. So you can enjoy it and have fun with real-time case study. Now, can you imagine when you have a big document, you don't have time to read it. Why not you can convert into audio and then you can just listen? Are you guys with me or not? There are lots of data is there. Convert it and do it. Just put in your mobile phone and listen what is there. Go here and see this, my text, open, Everything is written, guys. That converted into audio. So 2 benefits.
Ever feel you re-spending your whole life on the net? Ouch. Eating, breathing and excreting websites? That your most meaningful relationships are being formed?
Yeah. So see, this is just an example I have given. I hope you connect the dot, right? My friend is saying, please, can you see your screen from top to bottom slowly again? Why not, my friend? If you want, I'll share the code also. That is for you guys only. You need this code, my friend? Okay, you can go ahead. This one. For you guys only, my friend. Learning is there. You can just go in deep dive, learn all these things. This is just a beginning, guys. There are tons of things that you have to know. And in real time, you can actually do it. See, the best part, what happened in today's session, any PDF there, right? Any, documents you have, please convert into audio. Similarly, you can, any audio you can convert into text also. Anybody is speaking very fast, you don't know how to understand and all, convert into text. That feature, that also, you have an application, you can do it. Maybe I'll teach you that part as well. Yeah. So you can go ahead. I hope this part is done, my friend. Next. Yeah, so this is the data set. Now you can see here what I did. I just taken one data, converted into full text. Just write this 2 line. And then you will get complete data. Why I'm giving a space? If you don't give a space, my dear friend, what happened? Everything gets shrinkage. You can see everywhere. You can understand why. What is the reason? You can see how it looks like. Are you clear? That's why I have given a space. I hope you are with me. Everybody, why I have given a space? And then you can write it. It's coming in a proper sentence. Yes, then you have to conversion of PDF. That part also, there is a package there. I'll teach you that part. If you are interested, I'll teach you that part as well. Otherwise, you can just search in Google, say PDF conversion in Python. You will get a package, you can do it. But I'll teach you that part. Don't worry, I'm here. Right? Then what we did, we just install the word plot and stop words. You can convert into English, apply the English stop words, and anything you don't want to consider, you can apply this. And then, my dear friend, you can just use the word cloud and do the visualization. You can see the amazing visualization there. How nice visualization there. No need to, no, people say, if I don't have Tableau or Power BI, how I can do a word cloud? How is it possible? My friend, basic package, Matplot will do all job on your behalf, and you can use word cloud also and see how brilliant job is done. In Python alone, you can do it. In R alone, you can do it. Very, very sophisticated tool. Are you guys with me or not, my dear friend? Can you please give me a quick yes? How was the session, guys? Are you happy? Did you learn something? Can I say some fruitful session? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. I'll pick some more advanced topic, guys. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for it. I'll share this. So Karishma, are you there?
Hello, sir. Ishan this side. Instead of
Yes, Ishan.
Karishma, I am joining this meeting. Yeah.
Okay. So Ishan, I have completed now the project,
Great.
whatever we discussed today.
Okay.
And that's it from my side.
Okay.
I'm sharing this code to maybe you, and you can share to everyone, right?
Sure, sir. Sure,
And
sir.
you
Thank you
wanted
so
to
much.
discuss. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much for having a great session with all of us.
Thanks,
So may I
Ishan.
take over?
Yeah, please. I'm just stopping my screen.
Sure, sir.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Bye and take care, my friend. Thank you, Shyam. Over to you.
Thanks you too, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So can I leave the session? You can continue.
Yes, sir, of course. Yes, sir,
Okay.
of course.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Shyam.